What is going on, guys? JTGily back with yet another video, and today we're going to be talking about how legendaries are pretty much confirmed for this summer. We're going to get to all that in this video. Really quick, I am going to interrupt this video. It'll be super quick, I promise. I just want to say something to my OG fan base, to everyone watching this video. I am going to be getting a little sponsorship, not really a sponsorship, but a little deal where I'm going to have a discount code for you guys to start getting some accessories for your phone. And honestly, it's really cool. I wouldn't recommend you guys something that was bad, and I'm not just saying that. This is a good company, and it really integrates what I'm trying to do in Pokemon Go. It's going to be a lot of stuff that has to do with phone accessories and stuff. So I hope you guys are going to be okay with that. It's going to be coming in, I think, the next video or so. And it's just going to be a discount code, no promotional game. I'm just letting you guys know ahead of time so there's no questions when it does happen. But I hope you guys enjoy the video. It's pretty awesome. I'm Juice. Let me know if you are. Leave a like. Let's get to it. What we have to talk about today is this summer will be legendary. An article brought to us by the Pokemon Go Hub. And it is from, that's actually a quote, this summer will be legendary. That's a quote from Archie Bhargava, who is the product marketer for Niantic, and he worked with Ingress and Pokemon Go, and he's been working since 2011. Very credible source, very important person behind the scenes. But we're gonna get to what he was talking about today. So honestly, this is pretty lit. I think he knew exactly what he was doing when he said this, and he played this very smart, and he made it really awesome. So this guy's kind of a character. I already like him off the bat. Let's see what he says. It says Archie Bhargava, Niantic's global marketing lead, received a prize for Niantic during the Webby Award for the best mobile game of 2017. Obviously, 2017 is not even over. Oh, well, no, because it came out last year in 2016. Makes sense. Never mind. Anyways, winners were allowed to make a 5-word acceptance speech, and here's what Bhargava said. Out of 5 words you could have made, 5 words you could have said about anything on the exact planet, he said, "This summer will be legendary." And I think we all know what that means. Now, there's 2 ways of taking this. The first way you could take this, it says, "This summer will be legendary." The first thing that comes to mind is legendaries. They have not been released yet. We know that Mew is in the game. I've literally made a video about Mew, like when the game first came out, because they did change its moveset. So that's when everyone figured Mew would be released earlier, but honestly, we'll get to that in a little bit. But we got Mew, he's confirmed in the game. Mewtwo, Zapdos, Articuno, and Moltres are confirmed in your Pokédex. You can literally go, if you catch I believe it's a Snorlax, and I think a Gyarados. I believe so. Don't quote me on that, but when you catch this certain Pokemon in the Pokédex, you can see Mewtwo as a little blacked out icon or something like that. But anyways, he's in the game. Everyone's in the game. I know their moves are in the game. Their sprites obviously are not in the game, but they are in the game 100%. We just don't know when they'll be released. This is something we've been talking about for months already, and it just seems like they waited a long time to release them. And I understand why. You don't want to bring out legendaries because it'll pretty much ruin the game. And the way I said it was, I don't know if this is a good theory. It's just kind of, I never really sat down and thought about it. But my theory on how they'll be integrated is, I really hope they're not available in gyms. You know, we don't really know how gyms are gonna be come this summer, because the gym raid thing might be dropping next week. So we're not really sure how gym raids or how gyms are gonna be and what's gonna change. But for now, my theory is that they probably will, like, I don't know, it doesn't make sense, honestly, but like, I just feel like they would have to make another gym specifically for legendaries, and they won't be as common as regular gyms. I feel like every distance or so there'll be a random gym, and it'll be a random legendary gym, and it'll be like purple or something, and then only legendaries can be in the gym, and you gotta like hold it down for your 4 and blah blah blah. Like maybe you can make it purple and yellow, or purple and blue, purple and red, just because I feel like if you put legendaries in a regular gym, there's not gonna be any regular Pokemon in there. It's something that kind of makes sense in my head. Let me know what you guys think about that. I don't know, that's just all I could think of. I don't see how it's gonna work. I mean, I haven't really thought about it, like I said, or I haven't really heard anyone else's opinion, but I'd definitely love to hear you guys'. That's one thing I love, when you guys let me know your theories and your comments and your ideas, because it just generates more ideas. When you sit down with someone and you just drop ideas to each other, eventually someone's gonna come up with something, and it's gonna be pretty damn good. So I genuinely do like when you guys drop your ideas and your theories in the comment section. Very helpful for me. And let's get to more of the article. Now this is where you get kind of happy. It says, "Mind you, trainers, this is Niantic's global marketing lead speaking. People like him do not make public announcements and or leaks by mistake. They're usually like they're told to do that. It wasn't an accident. It wasn't a leak that he was like, I'm just gonna sneak you guys a little information. No, they told him to do that. This is marketing 101. Playful but informative tease for anyone watching the awards, players, investors, other game developers. Now the second option is, when he says this summer will be legendary, there is a chance he doesn't mean legendary Pokemon. There's definitely a chance he means that this summer will break records, that this summer will be amazing for the game. This summer will have like so many people online. This summer is going to be huge for Pokemon Go. He might, there's a small chance he might not necessarily mean legendary Pokemon. So keep that in mind. Don't 100% believe it'll be legendary Pokemon. I know it says legendary, but legendary, other than legendary Pokemon, legendary is also an adjective, and it can mean a lot of things. So we'll see how that goes. But those are like the two options. I don't think anything else would be an option, but those are pretty much the two ways this is gonna go. All right, now we'll scroll down the article, and it says, this is not a drill. Considering that Bhargava is Niantic's marketing lead, we can safely say you can draw conclusions from this. He's marketing legendary Pokemon right here. That kind of like, I guess that kind of contradicts what I just said. But at the same time, I mean, no one absolutely knows. He did not say legendary Pokemon will come out this summer 100%. He said this summer will be legendary. So you can take it as it's going to be legendary Pokemon, but there is a slight chance that it's just going to be like a very big summer. Like it's going to be great for the Pokemon Go. So we don't really know 100%. But again, that's kind of what everyone's thinking. Most likely it's gonna be legendary Pokemon. All right, now I already made a video on this part, was it 2 months ago? No, not 2 months ago, like 2 weeks ago, maybe a month ago. The legendary event was already promised to be later this year by John Hank in an interview with Wired in February. So that was 3 months ago, I think. But anyways, he did confirm that he literally said, someone asked him at this board meeting, or it was like a press conference, I think, and they were like, when are legendaries gonna come out? And he said legendaries will be coming later this year. He said that. I made a video on it. It's on my channel. Another little thing is that additionally, Niantic Japan has also shared a huge summer event as planned for Pokemon Go. That I made a video on 100% like about a month ago. And pretty much they confirmed the summer event. Everyone knows there's gonna be a summer event, but we just wanted to hear that they confirmed it. Just so we're mentally okay and we're mentally preparing ourselves for a summer event, which is most likely going to be Gen 3 with an inclusion of, or including this gym rework update that should drop most likely. But oh, I also want to get a little bit on that, but that gym rework update, and then possibly the legendaries now that we are getting this information. So really quick about the gym rework update, I was talking to Mystic 7 about this, and I just think it's very, very important they do this right. If for those of you who don't know, this is going to bring an aspect to Pokemon Go that we really have never sing before. It's going to bring another side to Pokemon Go. There's one thing to go out and catch Pokemon and collect Pokemon and do this stuff. And it's another thing PvPing and gym battling with your friends and taking gym raids and etc. and all this kind of stuff. I don't know what's on the table here. It's ruining my sweater. Anyways, it's a whole nother part of the game. There's going to be two aspects now of the game. Obviously, it's going to be based on catching the Pokemon, but at the same time, there's going to be a big, huge, like, second parts of the game, which is going to be, you know, battle, like I said, just PvPing, battling, etc. I think that's going to be a huge, huge thing for the game. It literally might have its own fan base just for the battling portion of this. Because for those of you guys who play Pokemon on your Game Boy or Nintendo DS or whatever, you guys know how fun the battling system was. That was pretty much, that was my favorite part of it, like leveling up my Pokemon and doing this and doing that. That was my favorite part. I think they can integrate maybe a leveling up system, not leveling up, but like increasing CP on your Pokemon if you like keep winning battles, something like that. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying, but all we can do is sit here and speculate and see and talk about what we want to do. And that brings me to my absolute last point, which is this rock event. It's about, what, day 3 now? Day 4? I think it's day 3. You know, I think we might have overhyped this event a little bit. It's not as good as we hoped, and that's because they literally decreased the spawns for Larvitaurs and Tyranitar's, etc. Why would you do that? Like, that's the real reason why everyone wanted to do this event, is to get a Tyranitar. I know I saw some people caught some, and that's absolutely amazing. Let me know what you guys have caught so far, your best catch, but that's why I wanted the event. I was like, yo, I want to go catch a Tyranitar. Like, I want there to be a chance, like a pretty good chance for me to catch a Tyranitar. I know that's asking for a lot, but still, they decreased the spawn rate, and I feel like that just really killed the event, and it just hasn't been the same since. I've played pretty much every day since this came out, and it's not bad. I love catching Onyxes. It's definitely very helpful for me. I absolutely love the buddy system thing. I think that is so important for the game to have the buddy system, the buddy walking thing to be a portion of what it really is, because that helps players who can't find their Pokemon. Let's say you caught a Grimer, and that was the only one you've ever seen ever, and it was because you're on vacation in another state. That, like, it's so important. You gotta use that to start walking that Grimer, and I think that's the best part of the event. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, remember to leave a like. Let me know what you guys thought about everything in the comments down below. I really appreciate you guys' feedback. I hope you guys have a great rest of the day. Good luck on the rest of the adventure. I'll see you guys later. Deuces.